There's no going back. The split has happened, the timeline has diverged, and while most are still looking outside, the fire of Mars in Leo is rising within you. This is not astrology. This is activation. Welcome to inner light frequency, where destiny doesn't wait, it demands. Be prepared, because the portal of higher consciousness is open. RD is active, but most people don't even realize it. But you have already entered. Higher dimensions are no longer just a spiritual fantasy. It is becoming a reality. Because it is not just a transition, it is a call to fire. A period coded, not for those who hide their inner light, but for those who are ready to unleash it. Mercury in Aries ignites our thoughts in an unfiltered way. And now as Mars moves into Leo, it's time for the inner warrior to take the throne. While this may seem like an astrological event, it's actually the fuse for a 5D leap in the collective consciousness. This is the moment when the old you melts away and your true authentic self takes center stage. No more hiding. This celestial force that comes with Leo energy not only makes you visible, it forces you to face yourself. Your higher self comes into play. Every impulse, every dream, every bit of courage you have been suppressing inside is now awakening. And this awakening is not gentle. It comes with fire. This energy is not a gentle whisper, but a direct command. The stage is yours. Who are you? This Mars Lion portal is a portal of alignment with truth, not just movement. It is no longer time to think, but to act. When the mind, Mercury, and will, Mars, are on fire at the same time, inner conflicts come to a head. One side of you wants security, while the other side is on fire. But this fire is not here to split you in two. It is here to melt you out of your old patterns and reshape you. If you feel like the people around you have changed, you feel right. Because this energy is revealing not only you, but also the false structures that surround you. Who is really with you and who is only comfortable, as long as you continue to dim your light, will be revealed now. And pay attention during this phase. This Mars is not only energizing, it is also unmasking. True intentions, hidden jealousies, passive-aggressive games will be revealed one by one. Because the essence of this period is transparency and power. This is a season of ascension, but a season of courage, not comfort. There is no peace unless you sit in your own center, on your own throne. But if you enter this fire without fear, no one can stop the real you. Now I will explain a few strange signs that you will experience at this higher level of consciousness. By the end of the video, you will know how to take full advantage of this rare portal. Before we go into this, I want you to do 3 things. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave the number 707 in the comments. This number has tremendous energy and will energize the video. You can also share it with someone you want to benefit from this video and support their spiritual awakening. Now let's go deeper. This 5D portal, opened with Mars transit into Leo, begins to encode not only external events, but also your inner world with highly conscious messages. These energies do not work in linear time. They come to you through symbols, feelings, intuitions, and sudden realizations. These are not coincidences. These are signs of ascension, and the first place you notice this ascension is usually here. 1. Dreams are no longer just dreams. Have your dreams been feeling strangely real lately? Do you wake up in the morning and a dream haunts you for hours, maybe days? This is due to the thinning of the veil between the mental dimension and the spiritual dimension when Mars moves into Leo. 5D energy makes dreams no longer simple figments of imagination. They are in your dreams now. Someone is following you, but you are not afraid. The same symbols return again and again. Lions, sun, fire, stage, light, etc. You have confrontations with former partners, friends, or family members. You form deep bonds with spirits you don't know, but who seem extremely familiar. These dreams remind you not only of your past, but also of your potential. Mars in Leo. Your dreams carry messages through themes of consciousness, courage, and identity. Sometimes they give you the feeling, this dream was real, as if I lived it in another dimension. And yes, you did, because 5D awareness turns the night into a learning space. It's like an alarm bell for you. Look, the old you is no more. Consciousness has leapt. Pay attention to dreams. Write them down. Go back to them. Because some of them may already be showing you a situation that will happen 3 months later. 2 dash. The voice inside you is no longer a whisper, but a command. Your intuition used to tell you things, but you would ignore it, right? Maybe I'm wrong, you would say. I'm exaggerating, but not now. With Mars in Leo and the 5D portal open, that inner voice is no longer a silent warning. It starts working like a directive from higher consciousness. Even if you don't realize it, your inner system is working like this right now. You meet someone new. He smiles. Everything is normal. But inside you say, stay away. You get an offer. It sounds reasonable, but your heart is screaming, don't go that way. Suddenly, you want to do something. Go out, call, write. But that inner voice says, wait, this is not the time. And this voice cannot be silenced anymore, because the more it is silenced, the more it comes back with physical symptoms. Chest tightness, knot in the throat, hot flashes, sudden tightness in the stomach. This is not just stress. This is the way your suppressed intuition makes itself heard in the body. Because in the 5D frequency, communication is not only with the mind. You speak with your whole system. The position of Mars in Leo shows that you cannot silence this voice, because Leo is a ruling sign. Mars is the planet of movement. When they work together, they tell you either you listen to your heart or you go back to your old life. It can be dangerous to hesitate when making decisions during this period, because your inner voice is now connected to your highest potential. Not listening to him, her, is directly hindering your own development. 3 dash. Revealing your true colors, with Mars transiting. Leo, it is no longer possible to go on stage with a mask, and with the 5D portal active, people cannot hide who they are. This applies to you and those around you. Have some people been treating you differently lately? Does the person who used to be supportive now react strangely? Do you feel a coldness in their eyes, a subtle competition in their words? This is the energy removing the filter. In the 5D vibration, false supporters, hidden jealousies, and passive-aggressive masks begin to dissolve. And this dissolution tells you, now you see who you will rise with and who you will drown with. Pay attention to the following during this period. If people who used to praise you now ignore your achievements, if they turn their noses up at your decisions, saying it's only for your own good, if you feel like energy is being drained when you're around them, if instead of transparency there are innuendos and little jabs, these people are mirroring you. But this is not a punishment, this is a cleansing. Leo transit reveals the shadow energies around you. Mars tells these energies to take action. So this is not only a realization, but also a call for dissociation. Don't be upset if some friendships break, some relationships drift away, because this process will allow you to rise up energetically. And when you go up, everything that is holding you down falls by itself. 4. Feeling that time is bending. One of the things you may feel most during this period is that time doesn't work like it used to anymore. It's as if everything speeds up, but at the same time it stops. Days go by, but you don't realize it. What feels like an hour is actually a few minutes. This is not a random perception disorder. It's a sign that 5D consciousness is entering a process where it plays with timelines. As Mars moves through Leo, you start to feel time not just as a straight line, but as a frequency field. The more aligned you are, the more time is aligned with you. And what happens at this point is that thoughts and intentions are realized at the speed of light. A decision that used to take months is now made in one morning over a cup of coffee. A problem that used to take you days to think about is suddenly solved with an insight. It is as if you are thinking, and the universe is moving at the same time. That's why you may have been saying these sentences a lot lately. I've only just started. Is it already over? Or how did so much happen in such a short time? This is the way higher consciousness plays with time. Time is no longer pulling you. You are pulling time. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to start a project, but you think the conditions are not ready. Yet something inside you says now. Normally you wait, you plan. But this time you act instinctively. And what happens? Doors open. People support you. Things that you expected to be delayed come to you quickly. This is the combination of the act-in-the-moment energy of Mars in Leo and the serve-the-now frequency of the 5D portal, but a warning. This speed only serves you if you are internally clear, if you are indecisive, if you are afraid, if you are lying to yourself, then this speed will envelop you, exhaust you, and make you feel directionless. Because this portal grows what you nurture. If there is clarity, it brings momentum. If there is chaos, it brings collapse. Your body speaks. Hear it. When higher consciousness comes into play, your body not only sends you normal signals, but also wakes you up with messages that come directly from your higher self. During this period, ordinary body aches, insomnia, or fatigue may be experienced differently than you expect. You are no longer just feeling physical fatigue. Your body is being reshaped for your spiritual transformation. As Mars is in Leo and the 5D portal opens, your spiritual flame begins to fully reach your body. Emotional and energetic elevations create physical reactions in the body. Every thought that passes through your mind now responds with physical symptoms. For example, a wave of fear can suddenly turn into pain in the stomach. Or, when you are about to make a decision, your head may start spinning. This is the universe telling you through your body what is right and what is wrong at every step. Communication with your body is very important during this period. Body signals that you used to ignore are now screaming and waking you up. Insomnia, sudden pains, strange contractions, or physical discomforts that you never experienced in previous years may have become more intense now. Your body is going through a kind of cleansing and purification process. This is a physical transformation of your old identity. Your body is now saying more things to you. For example, it is gently warning you that it is tired of carrying fears and negative beliefs that have limited you in the past. Sometimes these can feel like physical reactions, but they actually indicate an energetic upswing. This is your body's attempt to adapt at a time when energy is rising rapidly. Your body is evolving just like your mind. For example, you may feel a physical acceleration of strength or euphoria that you have never felt before. If you exaggerate it, such as back pain, dizziness, or nausea, these may actually be signs that are trying to wake you up. When you begin to understand them, you will realize that the physical symptoms are temporary and a phase you need to go through to tune in to an elevated frequency. So these pains are part of a rebirth process, a transformation of your body. You are now on a challenging but rewarding journey. Talking to your body and paying attention to it will guide you every step of this journey. 6. Subconscious breakdown and old fears come to the surface. With the influence of Mars in Leo, subconscious walls start to break down. During this period, fears and limiting beliefs that you have previously suppressed and ignored start to surface one by one. The 5D portal confronts you with these fears because it is no longer possible to transition with your old identity, with the old you. Fears and old traumas find you in places where you previously hid them comfortably. This can often be uncomfortable. It can feel like starting all over again. But this process is crucial for your evolutionary leap, because fears are the only thing holding you back. The reason why old fears may resurface is that during this period, you will need to make peace with your shadow self. The fiery power of Mars and the creative energy of Leo are forcing you to confront old traumas. Those old fears can no longer bind you. The thoughts echoing in your mind like, I'm not strong enough, I'll fail, others won't accept someone like me, will no longer hold you back. Because when you step into 5D, you need to leave all the old patterns behind. At this point, beliefs that have harmed you, or even people who have controlled you in the past, may come up again. Don't be afraid of old traumas coming to the surface. Experiencing this is actually opening the path to your freedom. The limitation of these fears depends on you recognizing them. Facing them will lead you to your true potential. So this process forces you to accept your own power. When your fears start to affect you, don't give in to them. Instead, it's time to transform them with your current power. Let's take an example. Maybe you had a failure in the past, and it has always scared you. Now, when that fear reappears, instead of taking a step back, like before, you feel you need to go one step further. This is the truth that 5D consciousness is showing you. Fear is no longer an obstacle. It's just a turning point. When you face what you're afraid of, you realize that fear doesn't actually hold you back. 7. Feeling your self-worth more strongly. When you step into 5D consciousness, your self-worth is somehow reshaped. Whereas you used to seek the approval, accolades, or achievements of others, now you feel your own intrinsic worth. The strong influence of Mars in Leo gives you a fiery infusion of the confidence, not only in the outside world, but also in yourself. During this period, you will feel stronger, braver, and more valuable than ever before. As you begin to see your own potential more clearly, the looks and opinions of others become less important to you because your true power is within you. For example, while you used to be shaken by someone else's criticism, you are now desensitized to such external influences. What you think and feel is more important than what someone else tells you. As your self-confidence grows, you are better able to deal with situations that you previously underestimated or feared. During this period, the value you place on yourself translates into both a personal and spiritual upliftment. Mars's fire in Leo pushes you to put yourself in the foreground and acknowledge your inner strength. Let's take an example. Maybe for years, you needed the approval of others in your professional or personal life. But now you realize that seeking approval has actually been holding you back. Now with the fire of Mars, you start to accept the leader and creative power within you. That old state of being dependent on others is gradually disappearing. The only thing that matters to you now is self-affirmation. You start to speak to the loud voice inside yourself. And yes, that voice is now above everything else. Because as you reach fifth-dimensional consciousness, you see yourself as the priority. The effort to prove yourself to others ends and is replaced by self-confidence, love, and respect. Now, when you understand all these 7 signs, there is only one thing left: your harmony with the universe. You are now stepping into this new, higher consciousness, feeling your true potential. The fire of Mars in Leo has forced you to embrace your own power. You are now permanently grounded in 5D and leaving old identities behind. This is a true rebirth. You realize that everything is now in your hands. You begin to feel your harmony with the universe and realize how powerful everything, every step, every thought is. The fire of Mars in Leo cleanses you of your old identities and guides you towards your true self. It's time to throw away the masks. You observe that everything starts to happen much faster and clearer than you thought. When you move into 5D consciousness, you feel that everything is moving with a purpose. Everything is coming together. You now trust the power within you, independent of the outside world. The universe is following your movements, and you feel it. Everything you think about is now taking shape rapidly, and you are changing powerfully, both consciously and subconsciously. At this point, you realize that everything is working for you. The universe wants to use you as a tool, but that tool is completely under your control. Your spiritual power is now becoming your reflection in the world. Old fears and limitations are a thing of the past. Now there is only unlimited potential in front of you, and in every step, in every movement, you feel the power of the fire within you. With every opportunity, with every experience, You begin to realize who you really are as your self-confidence carries you towards higher consciousness. This transition to a higher level of consciousness brings you not only inner peace, but also the beginning of big changes in your life. All this is preparing you not only for the present, but also for your future higher version of yourself. Mars and Leo are like fire shaping you. Whatever is holding you back now is being destroyed. That rising power within you is creating a stronger and more determined response to the universe than ever before. Everything from your thoughts to your feelings are becoming clearer. You are stepping into a period where everything makes more sense. Your old identity, those old limitations are now just a shadow. You leave all your old self behind and embark on a new journey to understand who you really are. April 17th is literally the turning point of your destiny. Today, with Mars's fire in Leo, you step into a period when the universe is rapidly guiding you. This could be one of the most important moments of transformation in your life. The decisions you make, the steps you take, even the small business ideas you come up with are connecting with a force that will carry you to your future higher version. If you use this period correctly, you will realize that all the waiting and hesitating you have done in the past are now over. With the strong influence of Mars and Leo, your courage has increased, and this is suddenly leading you towards those important changes in your life. Decisions you take on any matter begin to take shape in harmony with the universe. The fears and uncertainties that once held you back are now like old memories that unblock you. You clearly feel how powerful your thoughts are, and that self-confidence is more important than anything else. Every decision you make during this period has the potential to make you the person who writes your own destiny in harmony with 5D consciousness. Don't be afraid to test yourself, because during this fiery period, even mistakes can lead you to realize who you really are. Realize the ideas that come to your mind, despite your fears, because the timing of the universe is exactly right for you. This date marks a new beginning. Nothing will be the same in your life. Trust yourself, follow your heart, stand behind the decisions you make. The universe is giving you strength, courage, and new opportunities. It's time to show your true power. The fire of Mars in Leo feeds your spiritual energy with fire, taking you one step further in the midst of change. Your higher consciousness allows you to create your own path in an environment where every thought and every action will quickly take shape. Every step you take today has the power to create new opportunities and transform your life in an infinite way. The universe is with you. The time for transformation has come, and everything is now expected of you. This is the moment when you will truly reach your potential. Act now. Don't miss this opportunity If this video has supported your spiritual journey, please send it to someone you love so they can benefit from it too. Bye for now.